Yo, what is going on everybody? It's Juan Solo here with ASQD Gaming and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in today for a little bit of a different video. We're actually going to be talking about the new third-person mode that's coming to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. And hold up, before you guys click off the video, yes, I did say Call of Duty. Yes, this is not a Ghost Recon video, but please, before you click off the video, hear me out. I think a lot of you would enjoy this new mode that's going to be making an appearance in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 when it releases later this month. So with there being a big lull when it comes to the Ghost Recon franchise, we don't have any information supporting there being another game in development. I personally believe there's another game being developed over at Ubisoft Paris, but with that game probably being at least 1 to 2 years out, if not longer, there's going to be a lull in content. And I think with this new third-person mode coming to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, a lot of you guys that enjoy that third-person PvP experience would really enjoy this game. So that is what we're going to be talking about in today's video. We're going to be breaking down all of the details that you guys need to know about this new third-person mode coming to Call of Duty. I think a lot of you guys would really enjoy it, and with that being said, all of the gameplay that you guys are currently watching is from the multiplayer beta that came out back in September. This is the third-person mode that we're going to be talking about. So real quick before we jump into things, if you guys go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would be super appreciated. Also, for those of you that may be new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you do not miss any of my future uploads. So as a content creator that mainly covers Ghost Recon, that third-person shooter experience, this is sort of like a dream come true for me because I really enjoy playing Call of Duty. I like the way the PvP is, I like jumping on and playing PvP with my friends, but I've never really been able to cover it here on the channel because I kind of boxed myself into that third-person tactical shooter genre when it comes to the YouTube algorithm, and I really enjoy those games. But being the fact that there is this new third-person mode coming to Call of Duty, I really do want to cover this here on the channel with the deep progression systems, the gunsmith, the prestige mode that hopefully is coming back in this game. I really hope they do bring that back. But this is definitely a game that I've always dreamt of covering on the channel, but there wasn't really anything that I could cover because it was so far away from what I covered. It was so different from Ghost Recon. But like I said, with this new third-person mode, I think it would be really appealing to the Ghost Recon audience, and I will do my best to make a case for that in today's video. So first off, for those of you guys that have been following the channel for quite some time, you will know that I put hundreds and hundreds, possibly even thousands of hours into Ghost Recon Wildlands. I did play that PvP quite a bit. I didn't really play the Breakpoint PvP all that much, but when it came down to the core PvP experience of the last two games, it was very similar. There was only 4v4 PvP other than the Battle Royale style mode that came right at the tail end of Wildlands, which I believe was still only 8 players. When it comes to Call of Duty, there's 6v6 multiplayer, and then hopefully we will hear some more information about them possibly adding this new third-person mode to the Ground War mode, which is actually a 32 versus 32 on large-scale maps. But we don't have any clarification on that from the developers currently. Hopefully we will hear that before launch, or if not, obviously we'll be able to test this out when the game launches. But the last actual Ghost Recon PvP experience to have a respawn mode was all the way back in Ghost Recon Future Soldier, which released 10 years ago earlier this year. And with this new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 third-person mode, you're going to be able to play respawn modes like Team Deathmatch, Domination, Hardpoint, other objective modes, along with, they did say that they're going to be bringing this to Search and Destroy, which is very similar to Siege, which was a mode back in Ghost Recon Future Soldier where one team protected bomb sites, the other team tried to go in there and destroy the bomb sites, stuff like that. A very fun objective mode that is really fun to play with friends. Me personally, that's all I play when it comes to Call of Duty. I only play Search and Destroy. I like playing that with my friends. It's a really tactical mode, and with this new third-person perspective that they're bringing to the game, I'm really looking forward to see how that plays. So the big news that actually the developers just announced yesterday, so by the gameplay that you guys are watching, you will notice as I'm moving around the map, I'm in that third-person perspective, but when I aim down sights, it always snaps to first person. So there was a bunch of feedback after the multiplayer beta, and they've actually recently made changes to this, so it's going to be similar to how Ghost Recon Wildlands works with that over-the-shoulder perspective. So unless you're using a 4x scope or higher on your weapon, when you aim down sight, it's going to be a zoomed in version of the over-the-shoulder camera. So you're still going to be in that third-person perspective when you aim down sight, which is obviously going to be very different than the gameplay that you guys are currently watching, but it kind of resembles more of that third-person shooter. A lot of third-person shooters only have that third person, and then when you aim in, it zooms in a little bit over the shoulder, it tightens up your aim, and that's how you play the PvP experience. And that's the big change that the developers announced yesterday that's going to be coming to the full launch of this mode. I know that was probably my biggest complaint with the actual multiplayer beta when I was playing this mode, was it was really fun. It was really smooth. Even when you aimed in and it kind of snapped to that first person perspective, it was smooth, but it was a little bit jarring, especially if you kind of went back and forth between the two perspectives as you were moving around the map. And as a fan of the Ghost Recon franchise, I'm really happy to see them add the ability basically to, when you aim down sight, that camera is still going to stay over your shoulder. It's just going to tighten up your aim and it's going to zoom the camera in a little bit. Basically very similar to how the Ghost Recon franchise works. And with that being said, that was my biggest complaint of the actual multiplayer beta when it came to this third person mode. And like I said, with the big lull in content, we don't know when the next Ghost Recon game is coming. For those of you that are looking for that third person PvP experience, I really think you would enjoy this. I am going to be covering this a little bit more here on the channel when it comes to the different operators, when it comes to the different modes that are going to be able to be played in this third person perspective, the new gunsmith, the way the new gunsmith works. I think for those of you that are a fan of the gunsmith system in Ghost Recon are really going to enjoy how the gunsmith system works in this game, for those of you that may not have played it. And then there are several other modes when it comes to the Warzone side, which is the free-to-play Battle Royale. They have a new Escape from Tarkov style mode that they're going to be bringing to that called DMZ. The developers never really got into too much detail on whether or not they would bring that third-person perspective to those modes, but if they did, those are free-to-play modes that you guys could try out without even having to purchase Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Hopefully we will see some more details on that leading up to the release of Warzone, which I believe is sometime in November. But going back to the core premise of this video, for those of you that are looking for that third-person PvP experience, something new, something fun to play with your friends, something to grind with the progression systems in Call of Duty, I think this is something that you guys would really enjoy. But obviously that's my personal opinion. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on this down below in the comments. Please sound off. If you guys don't want to be polite, you hate Call of Duty, let me know down there in the comments. But I am really looking forward to the new third-person perspective mode coming to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I'm definitely going to be streaming it here on the channel, and I will probably be covering it in several videos up to the launch and after the launch on October 28th. So with all of that being said, that is going to do it for the video. Like I said, make sure to sound off in the comment section down below. Is this something that you guys might actually want to check out, being that there is a new third-person mode coming to Call of Duty this year? Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions on that down in the comment section below. But like I said, that is all for the video. If you guys enjoyed it, you are excited for this new mode coming to Call of Duty, and maybe some new information on Ghost Recon on the near horizon, make sure to drop a like on the video and also subscribe if you are new to stay up to date on all content here on the channel moving forward. But that is going to do it for now. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.